Just a spectacular afternoon for football here in the Tar Heel state of North Carolina as EA Sports welcomes you inside Bank of America Stadium in uptown Charlotte. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store as it'll be the Tampa Bay Buccaneers taking on the Carolina Panthers. Two 1-1 teams here, each looking to move over 500, and we're underway here in week 3. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll start with a give here to Balaj. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at 2nd down. You look at this Carolina defense. They find themselves just a couple of spots outside of the top 10 defending the pass, number 12 in the league.
And being able to set the tone early in this game, because when you get down to it, it's that sign that we saw in their football facility when we visited with them. The one that said no explosives, no big plays, no chunk plays. That's what they've got to take care of.
He's going to loft one deep over the middle. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Buccaneers go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And that one gives the Bucs a 7-0 lead. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Looking to put a drive together.
Nice. Let's go now.
To throw is Newton. And got his man complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
I tell you what, when you're down on the scoreboard, you've got to look to your stars, and that's what they do here to start the drive. I wouldn't be surprised if they looked his way a few more times in short order. That one, well designed, and it's a quick 1st down.
And he finds a man with a crossing route. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. 18. Cougar 19.
From the gun, here's Newton. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. 2nd and 10.
18. Pioneer. Ready.
Newton throwing again. That's complete to Hines out of the backfield. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Defensively, they came into the game with the understanding they're going to have to slow him down on passes just like this, because he was over 100 yards receiving a week ago. And you know they want to get him involved here as well.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Panthers respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Going after right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he'll weave all the way up to just a few yards shy of midfield. A great return.
In a tie game, both sides are looking for something to give them an advantage. It often falls back on special teams. And that return, that could be the spark to untie the game.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Early on, you know, Charles, every game could be called a measuring stick game. But I think when it comes within your division like this, it's a measuring stick game with a little extra intrigue.
I would agree with that totally because all division games have a little extra to them. But I like where this game is situated because at this stage of the season, it has that little extra juice. But at the same time, it's not a make or break if this were, let's say, week 15, 16, somewhere in that neighborhood.
And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49. You look at this Carolina defense. Against the pass, they're toward the middle of the league, number 15 in the NFL.
Definitely going to need to be physical with these receivers, whether that's right at the line of scrimmage trying to jam them and bump them off their routes, or when the ball arrives and you go ahead and put your shoulder into them and try and knock it loose.
He finds Ross right side. It's complete. And he is going to have the Buccaneers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Hold it ready.
And the Buccaneer first down.
Come like 19 Charger, 19 Charger.
Winston now. And Sharp pulls it in. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. A big play that time for Tampa Bay. 41 yards. Now Winston is going to audible to something else.
60 Vices, 60 Vices.
Balaj. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Nice job of polishing off that drive, but all the credit there goes to that play prior.
Yeah, it certainly does, because after that big play, I think resistance almost felt futile at that point, didn't it? And the very next play, they come right back, quick, fast, and in a hurry, and put it in the end zone.
Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Oh, that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a third down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Let's go. County Lions.
Here's Hines. That'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4
sure, partner. I mean, this would be a really risky call. Here we are in the first quarter.
On your own side of the field.
Side of the field. But, boy, what a tone setter that would be to go for it and get it, wouldn't it?
You're gritty today. I like it.
I'm feeling it.
Buffalo 80. Dragon 60. Warrior 70.
Here we go on fourth. Newton slings this deep from McLaurin. And that is incomplete, but there is a flag. And on fourth down, this is a big call.
Okay, ready? Here we go, start. Viking 18. Let's go.
They'll run here with Balaj. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Buffalo 18. 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Winston. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with third down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. Losing 4 yards that time, and now it's fourth down. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Second quarter now, and it's Buccaneer football as they've got it with a fourth down coming up.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
Here's Winston. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Bucs try it on fourth down, but come up empty. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field
19
position.
Tight, 19 tight. Here we go, here we go. Buffalo 80.
Play action. It's Newton. And he's going to have to hook up to Gage. Touchdown, Carolina. A big play there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Panthers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point splits the uprights. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth. Didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop it.
And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Buccaneers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Now the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Buccaneers 21, Panthers 14.
The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready up.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
Ready.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one. Give him a little extra credit there. His head was cool as the play broke down. Didn't force a throw, and in the end, got to show off his athleticism with a nice gain to bring up a new set of downs.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Tag, Warriors 70, 19, Tiger, 19.
The shotgun snap for Newton. Slings this deep for McLaurin. And he's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Carolina. A great effort there. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. And after, right down the middle. And we've got a tie game here, a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And, CD, sometimes you don't need those complicated game plans or the added wrinkles. Last time I think about it, couldn't have been any simpler. One play, one pass, touchdown.
I know those coaches put a lot of work into this game plan, but I don't think they mind possessions like that at all. They just save those calls for this possession instead.
60 down, hot 70, hot 19, Wyatt, cut 19, cut 19, 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler, 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger, ready.
Here's Winston. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
I thought at first he'd try to run, but he just kept buying time to his right. Finally, nothing there. He wisely gets rid of it.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Now Balaj. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. It'll be a gain of 6 that time as it moves the chains as well.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
79 Broncos. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
To throw, Winston. Airing this one out for Evans. And this is caught. It's a big play, Winston to Evans. 51 yards.
That's how you put field position. What a play right there. That nearly went the distance. Credit this defense for not giving up. They get him down just short of the goal line, but the damage is done. It's going to be 1st and goal from an ideal position.
Here we go.
Here's a run with Balaj. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A great play there. With 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Bucs are going to take the lead. These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up. And we have a tight game here. We often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far. Fun to watch. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
23-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. From the 29, here's the 2nd and 4.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, Newton. That's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Now it's Hines. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. It's a pickup of 3, and we have now arrived at the 2-minute warning.
2nd and 7.
Second and 7.
Get up. Vikings, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Warriors, 70. Panther 11, Panther 11.
They run again with Hines. And we'll get this across the 40 and up to about the 42-yard line. Still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Cougar 19.
Here's Newton. This to McLaurin out on the left side. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Well, they were in search of a short gain on 3rd down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Newton now to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
21-yard line.
Newton now to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll make it 2nd down.
70 Timberwolves. Here we go. 18 Cardinal, 18, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Throwing again is Newton. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. This is caught. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And they're going to be backed up to start. A big hit there on the return. Stops him dead in his tracks.
For most people, the excitement of the kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
Now Winston. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Hey, check that. Streak. Mustang 19. Panther 11. Streak.
They go play action. Winston. And that's incomplete. Clock stops with 10 seconds left.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first two throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
Let's go. Hurt. Right there. Hurt. 60 Maverick. 19 tight. Cut 19. Ready?
Winston. Going deep downfield for Ross. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Final play of the half here. Winston. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. The party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us. And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
Back to throw, Newton. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
He's got it for a Panther touchdown. A big play there with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Panthers have broken our tie as they take the lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and they will take a 7-point lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up. And he takes it into the end zone. It's a fumble recovery and a touchdown for the Panthers. So they get the one-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. 2 quick touchdowns within a matter of about 10 seconds on the game clock.
It's like a big 1-2 punch that may lead to a knockout.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession.
Ready? Panthers 50, Panthers 50.
On play action, Winston. Open man is Ross, complete. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
First down, Buccaneers.
70 Lions. Mustang 19. Dragon 6.
To throw is Winston. Now he's going to step up and run. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Here we go.
They run it with Balaj. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. A big pickup there, 18 yards and a Buccaneer first.